Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Mindy. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't, then welcome for the first time. Tonight I'm going to be making a treat for Chris. I'm gonna bake cookies for him. He has to go into work tonight. And I like to either send him off with a treat or have a treat ready for him when he gets home. First, I wanted to take just a minute and talk to you about our channel for just a moment. We do different things. Sometimes you're gonna see me cooking. Sometimes we'll be going for a drive and just laughing and talking. You might see Sadie in some videos. We will talk about doing some prepping. Chris can show you some of the things that we do and keep around our house for prepping situations. We're not exactly a prepping channel. We do prep. We do try to be ready for whatever situation might come our way. But mostly we just kind of wanted to have fun. We wanted to be able to share with you whatever is happening in our life at that time. That's why we went with the title Slice of Life. So whatever that little slice may be, the day that we pick up our camera is what we would like to be able to share with you. We would love for you to subscribe and join us and comment and give us ideas and just conversation. I think that's helpful, especially the way the world is right now, and we're all kind of cooped up in our own little corners, and if we can feel like we're part of something together, that's great. And now we're going to make cake mix cookies. Now I've made these cookies before many times, but never with a sugar-free cake mix, so I'm not exactly sure what that's gonna do. But we're going to try to make butter pecan cake mix cookies to put in Chris's lunchbox tonight. So we're gonna start with this. It is a Pillsbury sugar-free cake mix. This has, right down here, it'll say it's like 16 ounces. Okay, some cake mixes are only like 14.5 ounces. If that's the case, you will want to add 1/4 of a cup of flour to it. Otherwise, it's gonna be a little too wet to actually form a cookie and hold it on the cookie sheet. I'm not sure what to expect from this because, like I said, I've never tried this with a sugar-free mix before, but we're gonna do it today and we're gonna see how it goes. So I am going to lower the camera down and we're gonna get started. Here's our cake mix. We're just going to pour it into the bowl. Just like that. So simple. Then you're going to have 2 eggs. Put those in your bowl. And I use a wooden spoon. You don't need a mixer for this or anything. It is so simple. Okay, and now we have right here, this is 1 stick or 1/2 cup of melted butter. Okay, these are sugar-free, but they are definitely not healthy. Anything that calls for 1/2 stick of melted butter, probably not the healthiest, but we're still in that phase right now where we're just shooting for, to find some decent treats that are sugar-free. All right, and then 1 cup of chopped up almonds. And now you're just gonna mix. Like I said, I've never tried this with the sugar-free mix before, so we're going to see what happens here. Looks like it's going to be really dry. I may have to add a little bit of water to it. I'm going to keep working with it for a few more minutes because, like I said, you don't want it to be runny because then it won't form a cookie. And as it bakes, it'll just, turn into kind of a mess. So this actually might work. It's starting to come together the more I sort of fold it over and over and over and work the eggs into it a little bit. It smells good. There is actually a cake mix. It's not sugar-free though, and it's called butter pecan cake mix. And if you can get that cake mix and do this exact recipe, oh my gosh, they are like melt in your mouth, yummy butter pecan cookies. They're just really good. So I'm kind of hoping I can get the same effect, even though this is just a yellow cake mix. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. And there's what we've got. Looks like cookie dough to me. We have our baking sheet with parchment paper down. I'm just going to use a cookie scoop and take it and big with the scoop, but that's okay. And I give at least a couple of inches between each, because they will spread out. They need a little bit of room to grow. So, okay, that's what it's gonna look like. I have preheated my oven to 350. It just beeped at me, so I am going to pop these in the oven, and then we'll be back in about 10 to 11 minutes to see how they turned out. Good. I'm just gonna show you, and they're kind of thicker. Usually they'll like spread out and be a little bit flatter, but they browned up nicely. It's like so I'm gonna put them on the cooling rack, and then when they cool just a little bit, we'll taste it. Okay, here's round two. What I did do is I added a tablespoon of water to this one, and you can see they're still really thick. So this is trial and error because I've never done it with sugar-free cake mix, but let me pop these in the oven and I'll be right back. While those bake, we're gonna sample this one. It's like, it almost looks like a pecan sandy, you know, those cookies, but they're like a lot thicker. But look, it's nice. It tastes like a pecan sandy, but it's softer. You know how when you, I don't know if you've ever had one of those, but you bite into it and it's like a crunch. These are like soft, but they taste just like it. Oh my gosh, they're so good. I think Chris is really gonna like these. All right, okay, I'm back. These things, they're just huge. They're like super puffy. They're not so big around as they are. It's really hot, I just got it out of the oven. But I was hoping by adding a tablespoon of water, maybe they would like spread out a little more, but it's like it actually looks like a biscuit. You know, like you would slice it and put gravy on it or something, but it smells good. They taste either good. He prefers this, which he very well might. You know, I'll have to like let you know what his opinion of this is. I like them. I would eat them like this. It doesn't matter to me because it's like a little pecan cake. It's like an individual pecan cake. It's really good, but I'll let you know. Maybe as he's on his way out the door for work tonight, we can get a quick taste test from him. We'll have to wait and see. Hey guys, I just thought I would pop back on and let you know that I did not get a chance to video Chris taste testing the cookies, but he did like them. He liked them a lot. He said they are like little individual pecan cakes. They are soft, but they hold together really well. It's not exactly cookie-like, but they're actually pretty good. Thanks for joining me tonight, and I'll catch you next time.